Hi everyone, my name is Megan and I'm here at Oxbow Park in Zollman Zoo, and today we're going to be making bird seed bird feeders. So I've got all of our things that we need to make these laid out, and then we'll go through how to make them, and then we'll put them outside and see what kind of birds that we can attract. So to make our feeders, you're going to need bird seeds. I've got black oil sunflower seeds, and then you can use any kind that you have. If you have a different mix, that works too. I did bring some nuts and corn and mealworms to add into it, just to add a couple more things for the birds. You'll need a packet of unflavored gelatin, a container to heat up water in a 1/4 cup of water, along with some measuring tools, a bowl and a spoon to mix it all up, and then some cookie cutters to make some fun shapes out of them. You'll also need a straw to poke a hole in those, and then you can use some wax paper on a tray to put them in the fridge. If you don't have cookie cutters or can't use those, you can also use a muffin tin and just fill the muffin tin partway with your seeds to be able to make your feeders that way. So to start, you're going to take your packet of gelatin, and I have a 1/4 cup of water in my mug here. We're going to pour that in, let it sit for about 1 minute, and then you can have an adult help you and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Alright, so once you take this out of the microwave, then you're going to go ahead and dump your gelatin into a bowl. And then I decided just to mix all of my bird seed and bird food together. So we're going to take 1.5 cups and dump it in with the gelatin. And then you'll just want to mix it until all the seeds are coated. You can turn that up. Once it's all mixed together and all your seeds are coated, you can take your cookie cutters and set them on your wax paper. If you're using a muffin tin, you'll probably want to spray that with a little bit of cooking oil just so that your seeds don't get stuck. But then you'll just spoon it into your cookie cutter kind of as a mold, and make sure you pat it down because you want them all to get stuck to each other. So just fill them up like that. And then this is where you can use your straw. Our seed chunks are a little bit big, but if you use different types of seeds, but just kind of use it to make a hole like this, so that then when we're ready to hang them up outside, we can put a string through that. So I'm going to fill up the rest of these with some bird seed, and then we'll put it in the refrigerator for at least 3 hours, because we want to make sure that it's really solid and gelled up so that they all stick together, and then we'll be able to hang them up outside. It's been over 3 hours, so I took our bird seed feeders out of the refrigerator, and you want to make sure that they're fully solid before you take them out, otherwise they'll fall apart. So I already took a few of them out of the molds here, and we can just pop this one out. Careful when you're pushing them out so that you're kind of gentle with them. And you can see we've got our holes in them. So I have some twine that you can use to hang them up. If you don't want to use some type of string, you can even just hang this maybe on a branch or a bush in the yard too. When you're choosing what kind of string to use, try to use natural materials like cotton, this is twine, or wool, so that if it ends up falling off of the tree, then you're not going to be littering. But it's best if you can kind of keep track of it, and once your seed feeders are all eaten up, go back outside and take your strings back in so that none of the animals get a hold of it. So I'm going to go ahead and take the molds off of the rest of these, put some strings, and we'll go hang them outside. So we've got ours all hung up outside. We had some nails on our bird feeders, and then we also hung some up in the trees behind us. When you're hanging them up, you want to make sure that they're high enough so that no pets are going to get into them. And then also you want to hang them somewhere where they can be a little bit sheltered so that they don't fall apart right away. If it's going to be really snowy or really rainy in days to come, you might want to wait to put them out so that they don't fall apart. But this is the perfect time to get them out when it's cold weather. You don't really want to use them much when it's warm out, because then they can get spoiled and kind of fall apart and not be as good for the birds. But anytime there's cold weather, go ahead and make these. I also made this big one. I made a second batch, and we're going to go ahead and put this in our suet feeder. Then we'll head inside and look out and see who finds our feeders and which birds are eating them. Thanks for watching.